now tuned into something super tight. Puffin' something sticky, nigga, I roll through the light. Need to hear something real just to get me through the night. I'm looking for them jackets cause I know they looking shy. Know I'ma get some game, tuned in with super tight, yeah. I get the low love from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.
Already, baby, it's your boy Bubba Luciano. Thanks again for tuning in to Super Tight TV. We back, up your back, going smack, smack, smack. I'm in here with my sexy ass, gorgeous ass wife, man. The real, the original. All them others is fakers, man. You know what I'm talking about?
It's your girl Jazzy K.
Jazzy, hey. The real Jazzy K. How you got
I'm sorry, baby. You
don't do it with enough energy.
The real Jazzy K.
That's what I'm talking about around this motherfucker. I got somebody in the house. Goddamn, he becoming a family member. Shit. We ain't gonna do no interview. We just gonna chop it up.
That's right.
We just gonna chop it up. This ain't gonna be no interview. We ain't gonna talk about no. Keep my mouth.
Yes, please.
We ain't gonna talk about no fuck shit. We're gonna keep it real and we're gonna keep it 100, all right? I got my man in the house, the big elephant in the room.
Hey.
Zettie Wayne, baby.
In the building.
In the building. In the building. This dude ain't no rapper. This dude ain't no rapper, I done told y'all. This dude is a hustler, straight up businessman that turned to rap. You know what I'm talking about? And I like to get it started, Zettie. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do it ladies first. We're going to kick it to the wife.
Okay.
She likes to get it started.
What's up, fam?
How you doing?
All right, so we're going to start from the beginning. Tell the folks that may not know about you, where you from?
St. Alice.
Sunnyside.
Bunton to be exact.
Hey.
Yeah. So, you know, we're going to go into we're going to rep Bunton. We're going to go deep, though. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go down through there for people just, you know, they don't know you, man.
Okay.
I want my people from my age group to kind of blend in with your age group and kind of become a fan of yours.
Okay.
So let's talk about your life. You know, you from Bunton.
That's St. Alice.
Sunny South Dallas. How you spell Bar Street?
BEX.
Yeah.
AR.
Yeah, it ain't the regular Bar.
You remember what the X for, right?
Yeah. Cross a nigga out.
We cross niggas out there.
You cross niggas out over there, but and what you told me last time, we crossing niggas' name off the wall.
Cross them out the wall.
That's real over there, man. And I gotta say what's up to all my niggas over there in Dixon Circle.
Trey 57.
7 the Great. All my peoples over there, Duddy, everybody, D-Train, you know, the Jeff Coat, all the OGs, everybody over there. Holla at your boy Bobo, and y'all gotta come through and get on this mic. But like I said, we want the people to know you. You know, 2-parent household, siblings, all that type of thing.
I got my mother had 7 kids.
Okay.
I'm like the 6th or the 5th out of the 7.
Okay.
My father, he was around all the way till I was like in the 4th grade, 5th grade. I think he caught like attempted murder.
Yeah.
He went and did 10 years. He got out when I was like 21.
Okay.
So how was it growing up with 6 siblings?
Well, one of my brothers is like almost 50 or something.
Okay.
He was already grown when I was a kid.
Okay.
So he was kind of, him and 2 of my sisters was kind of already gone.
They was at the house.
Yeah, so they kids is like right by me.
Okay.
They was grown enough to have kids.
So you got uncles that's,
I got nieces and nephews that's like my age.
Yeah. That's what I meant. You the uncle.
Yeah, I'm their uncles.
Yes.
But my brothers had kids and stuff. That's right same time my mother was having kids.
Already.
And how old were you when your dad got locked up?
I was in the 4th grade, so I was like a kid the first time he got locked up for like attempted murder. And then
you remember that day?
Yeah, he didn't show up for Christmas. He
Mm.
supposed to bring me like a Nintendo or something.
Did that affect you coming up?
I wouldn't say that it affected me, but it made me like understand the value of my son that I just had
already.
And so sometimes I try to be careless on the things that I choose to do in the streets.
Yes.
Because I know in the future he gonna need me.
Yeah.
So I think about you know, me growing up, my football games, basketball games.
Yes.
My dad wasn't never in the stands, and I was a star on the team. So he never got to see that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And so
that do affect you as a kid.
Yeah.
It does.
And you know why I know it affects you? Because you talking about it now.
Yeah.
You talking about it now, and you remembered it. You know what I mean?
Well, it does. It don't affect. I mean, it don't like people think.
Like it can hinder you,
but every now and then, you want to look up there and see.
especially if everybody else got their
I think
teeth
as a
on up
man,
there.
you should have a father figure.
Yes.
Because it's only so much your mother. It's only so much your mother can do.
Yeah.
When you start hitting that age 14,
Come
15,
on now.
16, them whoopings don't hurt no more.
Especially being in the circle.
Yeah,
I mean,
she-
in the
can't-
city.
She can't really control you as much no more. You know.
No.
And
Did your brothers step up like
Yeah.
your father figure?
I got a brother that was like my daddy.
Okay.
He bought all my school clothes.
That's real.
He showed me how to fight. He showed me how to play football, basketball. I was left-handed. He showed me how to use my right hand.
Already.
Yeah, so shout out to my brother Bud.
What's up,
Did
bud?
you have a little fear in him growing up, like your daddy? Like, oh man, if Bud find out.
I never had fear in him. It's just like in the projects, if they shooting dice right here, he gonna tell me, nigga, you go over there, you can't hang right here. So I used to be
Gotcha.
like, God damn, bro. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So if I'm around a grown crowd,
Yes.
when he walk up, he gonna make me move around.
Okay.
Because my brother's down there 10, 15 years older than me.
Oh, yeah.
So they ain't played it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You was trying to hang with the big boys. Huh?
Yeah. So even when I was like 15, I bought a car. I could never take the car home because my brother gonna take it. So I used to park it down the street, and when me and my sisters get ready to go to school, they'll go that way.
Yeah.
I go the other way and jump on my car and drive my car to school.
What kind of car you had?
I had a Cutlass. It was orange with a peanut butter top.
Now you let your sisters walk to school?
No, they didn't walk. They was getting on the bus.
Oh, okay.
It was a bus used to get us. I used to just go the opposite way.
Yeah.
Cause they gonna tell.
They about to snitch.
They gonna tell.
Yeah, I know. I'm about to say, if they anything like my sisters, you gonna get in trouble when you get home.
That's when you hit them with that. Y'all can ride in the car.
Yeah.
You can ride
So-
on the bus.
My sisters that's older than me, they don't really talk to me. They write me letters, and I don't know why she's so intimidated
older?
by me. Yeah, they older than me. She'll write me a long letter and things instead of just talking to me like this. I don't know why she feel comfortable with doing it.
Well, you said the word.
Well,
Intimidated.
it may not necessarily be intimidation. It may be that's her best way of communicating. Like she get all her stuff out if she just write it down versus.
That's how I am
She
too.
write
Chris.
me. She write me things. My sister Tamika, and my sister Naisha. She more like me.
Oh wow.
I got a sister named Naisha. She more like me. She with the shit. If they want to go to war, we can go to war.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I got a baby sister. She like still act like a baby, you know. She grown though. She grown, but she the one that you know.
Was she the baby?
She the baby,
Okay.
but I can like fuss at her and she'll like probably cry.
How much younger is she than you?
Probably 5 years younger.
5 years. Yeah, yeah. So
But
she
she
grown.
still- she grown, but
she's still your baby sister.
Yeah, that's because my mama and her they still kind of baby her, you know.
Them babies be staying the baby. That's the
Sometime.
thing. Yeah.
Sometime.
Yeah, so,
Most of the time.
Yeah.
So that's basically how it went in my household.
Yeah. So when you you know, last time I talked to you, I told you, in the streets, Zettie Wayne, that name rings bells. From gambling to just street life.
Yeah.
What made you decide to just say, you know what? Now I heard you say you hung with an older crowd. What made you decide to just jump off the porch and become a hustler? I know living in the inner city, you strive to want for more, but
It's like
in your words,
it's really like what you adapt to.
yeah,
When I come outside in the projects, you see hustlers.
Yes.
You see niggas on the corner that's selling drugs. You see niggas with the G around.
Yeah.
You see niggas with the fly cars.
Yeah.
And so you adapt to that.
Yeah.
Now if I would have came outside and I seen niggas with briefcases going
Doctors.
to work and
Yeah.
doctors, then I would have chased that.
Yeah.
So I take your environment where you growing up at
Yes.
real serious as a kid.
product of your environment.
Yes.
And it's
Exactly.
funny you say that. There's a documentary raised in the system, and they said that exact thing on there. It was like, well, you become, what you see. And Jay-Z said that, right?
Yeah.
You can't become what you never see,
You can't.
or something like that.
Yeah, I'm strong believer.
You got to have some type of motivation.
Yeah, so if I go out and it's no lawyers for me to talk to in my neighborhood or no doctors to find out how to be a doctor, and you see hustlers, you
Oh
see,
yeah, especially
you know
if
what
you.
I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah.
strong believer of it.
Yeah.
True.
Because I lived through it. I seen it, And so that's when when I jumped out the porch, that's what I was feeling with. And so like it was a lot of things that my mother taught me
Yeah.
because my mother was like a school teacher at Paulette Dunbar in in East Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things she taught me in the house, but I let the shit in the streets override what she taught me.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know why it's like that.
It is like that for a young man. I mean, I told you my mom was a school teacher too, so same scenario. So, obviously, I'm not gonna say obviously, but I'm assuming you were hustling when we became somebody shot you, right?
Yeah, I was hustling then.
So talk about that situation as much as you can.
I think I was like 15 years old.
Okay.
And I was like, I had a partner named Little Richard.
Yeah.
I had a best friend named Pepe. He got killed when I was like 18. We was together, but we used to go half on pounds. Back then, a pound was only $400.
Yeah.
So we'll buy a pound, and we'll break it down. You know what I'm saying? And so I used to take the weed to school.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Serve in the projects. And so since I was like a hustler in the hood, you know, I ran across older niggas that was doing their thing.
Yeah.
And so I started going to East Dallas trapping. I think I was Frank Street. And that's why I got shot at when I was like 15, 16.
You was out of pocket.
Yeah, I really was out of pocket on the cool. But all the kids over there I knew because I went to school with them.
Oh.
So back when I used to be with the Bloods, like gang bang.
Yeah.
I used to really bang with them niggas. So when we was in school,
Yeah.
all them niggas in East Dallas, niggas like Lil Roger, Nuke and them, Big Show and them, a bunch of them niggas. When I came from Bunton, East Dallas niggas really were blood niggas.
Oh, for sure.
And so we used to...
Since the 80s.
They used to click up with me. And so I used to go to the front with them niggas. I used to be down probably 4 men. We used to go to the front together and like just take necklaces and chains and shit. Cause it was so many of us, like at 15, 16. And so I had knew all the kids and the girls over there anyway because I was known in the school.
So before age 15 and 16, you had already joined the gang.
Yeah, cause that's my hood. Like,
that's the hood.
The hood, you blood.
Oh yeah.
You know.
You grew up in that environment.
But I learned the real about blood. I learned more as I started getting older.
Exactly.
And realizing like what I'm putting my life on the line for. Cause I used to really bang for like $7 or for Bunton and get kicked out of school and I do a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
But
how was your mama treating you?
My mama always been an angel to me. It's like I can't do no wrong, and like right now she gonna say my baby didn't do it.
Oh yeah.
Now let me ask you: do you think the fact that your older siblings kind of want to keep you away from lifestyle, do you think that drew you to it more? Or
you know how it is. Don't do that, and then you you got to try to just for the taboo of it all.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that because my mama, we always had all my siblings, we were real close.
Okay.
So we was taught to watch over each other, feed the other one.
Yeah.
You know, you watch your sisters on y'all way to school, y'all walk back home together. So it's just like some things you just know that this is how your family is built.
Yeah.
And so I knew better certain things, but I done it when I went outside anyway.
Yeah.
So draw a picture for people who people hear about South Dallas, people hear about Oak Cliff. Draw a picture from your point of view what South Dallas was when you was coming up.
Growing up, just being honest.
Talk to him.
South Dallas is like a dark hole. It's a tunnel.
Yeah.
You know, but you got to know how to find your way to the light. But it's actually is a tunnel. We don't look at it like that. But if you take someone from somewhere else and take them to my environment, they'll be scared to get out the car.
Very much so.
Or they'll be like, "Why all these dudes hanging in front of these stores? Like they don't think you gonna rob them." But to me, if I hear a gunshot, it's like it's natural.
It's
like,
natural.
Well, fuck shooting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Instead of getting down, you've been hearing that shit so long, and it sounds weird that you say that, but that's just.
It sounds weird to us.
Yeah.
That people feel like that.
So in the South, as I like before I started like becoming a little wiser.
Yes.
I used to think a lot of that shit was cool too, but as I started like elevating and understanding like. This what made me really realize. When I got out of jail this time on the 40-year sentence, I told my sister them to take me to South Dallas. And so they like, nah, you ain't going to South Dallas. You're not going to South Dallas. What you going back through there for? You don't need to go with her. Then we tell you South Dallas gonna be your downfall. But they didn't understand that I had kind of matured, and I was just trying to peep the scene. So we exit off Martin Luther King, and we went down Malcolm X. And so what I was doing was I was seeing who elevated.
And so who was stuck.
And who was stuck. When I left 6-7 years ago, the same niggas I seen on Malcolm X at the stores, they was still there.
Right in front of Little World.
In front of the stores. So I knew then, I said, oh, these niggas can't fuck with me. I'm gonna shoot past all of them.
Yeah.
So that motivated me, but my sister and them and my mother, they didn't understand like why
Why
you got out of jail. Why is the first place you want to go?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm on something else. And so when we drove down the block, so all 7 years had passed by. I had went to jail. Them same niggas still right there. So I knew then what I was about to do. Cause I had already wrote everything down in jail. All my goals,
plans.
I wrote them down.
That's real.
Now you told us when we were talking once before about some time you spent in jail at the same time as your dad. Let's talk about that.
Was it made up time?
It was basically made up time. Like my father, like I told you, he went to jail the first time and did 10 years.
Yeah.
He stayed out like 8-9 years. And I went to jail in 2013. And
when he still, I didn't mean cut y'all, the little intermission when he was out the 8 or 9 years, did y'all get a relationship built at that time?
Yeah.
Okay, so
my daddy first met me and he came to where I stayed at. He said, "Boy, I was in the penitentiary hearing about you." My daddy got the same name as me. He said, he looked me in my eyes, he told me, he said, "Nigga, you a maid, nigga." He said, "You done it without me." Like he told me that, so that shit made me even more.
Oh yeah.
Cause your daddy told you that.
Oh yeah, you ain't lying.
And so, you know, he came home, he told me that, so I used to go to his house. He used to show me pictures of girls. You know, it's your daddy, so yeah, boy, I got Mexican girls. I got. You ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we used to play domino and just he played domino. I was just doing what I was doing, but my other brother and them, he'll hook up with them. Yeah. And play with the kids. And so, you know, from time to time, but we done more in jail than we did
in the free world. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead. Finish talking about the time spent.
Okay.
Not in the free world with your pops.
Okay. When I was in jail and I got the 40 years, I called home. Well, I was talking to my daddy from the phone, and I called home. My mom said, "Your daddy in jail, boy." And I was like, "What he in jail for?" She was like, "Murder." I said, "Murder?" You know what I'm saying? She was like, "Yeah." Yeah. So we were writing each other in Dallas County. He was telling me what was going on with him, what was going on with the case. And then he told me, I called home. They said, your daddy had a stroke, and he went to court and just signed for the time. He said God told him to, but he had a self-defense case. Wow. But half his brain and stuff was kind of messed up. Yes. So he came to the penitentiary. I kind of nurtured him a little bit, and now he back strong and back what he was at first. And so they gave.
Where was y'all at?
We was on Beto 1.
Beto 1. Okay.
And so they put him on the same unit with me, in the same cell as me. Wow. And you know, we talked about things, and we played chess, we played domino, we went to the basketball court, we played tic-tac-toe. So I did a lot of things with my dad that I didn't get to do as a kid in jail.
Got the bond a little.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird that I always say that it's weird that it happened like that. Yeah. But I don't know if that's what God planned.
For real, God always has.
I don't know if my daddy gonna make it out of there. Because, you know, he got 45, he already like 56 or something. Yeah. So.
Damn, your pops my age.
So you got that. Yeah. The time.
So I'm glad you was able to get that time.
And so we talked about a lot of things, a lot.
Did you get a little closure? Not closure, but you know, something that you maybe felt you was missing as a child. So you know what, I can close the book on that chapter.
That's a good question. I don't think I ain't gonna say that 'cause I'm a grown man. I still don't feel like I got closure.
Wow, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, that's real though.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I got closure. Yeah. Because I just don't think I got closure because that's still my
that's dad. Pops.
And as a kid, your daddy always like a superhero to you. It don't matter if he never there. Yeah. In your mind, your daddy always.
That's real. Mm-hmm. Especially in the black.
He could have missed all the time.
Come on now.
Your mama do everything for you. You still say, "I want my daddy."
I want my daddy.
My mind hurt.
Be looking for him.
Yeah. And as a kid, I was like that. My mama bust her head by me everything. I still say, "I want my daddy."
But it be like that until the day that you realize they not superheroes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it's like that kind of stick with you.
Well, you know, we're kind of a close knit family, and I'm just gonna say a little bit. My wife has gone through similar things, and that's why she speaks so freely about that type of thing between her and her father. You know what I mean? So she can relate.
No, it wasn't similar.
It may have been a little bit worse. You know what I'm saying? So I let her speak and tell her own story. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, father problems. You know what I mean? So
my daddy, like my daddy got the same name as me. So in the penitentiaries, niggas used to cater to him. Yeah. Because all the respect and the shit that I done in the streets and for people and for niggas, so when they ran across my daddy, he used to just tell me like, bro, everybody just go crazy when they
Already.
name. I be that's from the work that I put in.
And he's still locked up.
He's still locked up like
I hope you see this, man, and
Yeah.
you know we praying for you, brother. I hope you can. I hope you can come on home. You know what I'm saying, and spend time with your family.
I'm gonna take them cookies from y'all.
They over there having good cooking. But say so before we get into the rap, let's talk about some more streets though.
Okay.
Now, I heard you pretty good with them dice.
I'm pretty good with them.
What made you? How'd you turn into gambling to a shark?
It started out gambling.
What age was you?
Probably 13, 12.
13.
It started out. I used to sell newspapers.
Okay.
See, I already knew I was gonna be a hustler. I was gonna get money.
Yeah.
I used to sell newspapers. I used to collect cans,
Sound like-
and I used to work for this company called Akon. It was like a church, and they
Yeah.
put us like on the corners in North Dallas.
Yeah.
And people give us money on the corners and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it was like a company, and so I used to shoot dice, and I used to sell newspapers and get the money. And all my homebody, we sold newspapers. After we get paid for the newspaper, we go start our own dice game, and we start our dice game, and we used to go buy our own shoes and our own clothes.
Yes.
Cause we sold newspapers, and so back then, it was a store called Just for Feet. So they used to have Reeboks and stuff for $29.99.
Yeah.
So ain't number $34. That's
Yeah.
easy to come up with.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So we used to shoot dice, and so I used to go up under this bridge on Lamar with niggas that was way older than me, and that's how I learned about dice. That's how I learned about even the slick shit with dice.
I'm about to say the
I
tricks.
learned a lot of things about dice. And that's how I got involved in dice. And this dude named Kenny, I had a homeboy named Kenny Fisher. He had been shooting dice. So he used to hit everybody on dice. And now, he can't fuck with me.
Oh.
He ain't hit me on dice in probably 15 years.
So for those that don't know, inquiring minds, I be hearing these dice games. What's all the lingo they be saying? What's some of that mean?
Come on.
I need to know.
You know, just, it's different things. You know, you got 10 and 4.
What's your thing you say when you...
My hood.
Okay.
And that's because 007. So if I hit a 7, I win.
Already.
Or if 10 my point, I say bunton. Or I say 10 RIP 10 speed.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I got different things.
Okay.
Different things that I say when I shoot dice that's meaningful to me.
What's the most that you can talk about that you've ever won on a dice game?
I probably one time, be honest with you, I had Trap Boy down probably
Trap
probably 100 in all. I probably had him down like 160,000 before
in one game.
in one game.
Damn,
I
Trap
need to start shooting dice.
And then one time I lost like 225,000 on dice
in one game.
in
Never
one game,
mind.
and I woke up the next day and went and hit Trap for 100,000.
But you still missed that 200 though,
I still missed that 200.
because it would have been 300.
Yeah.
What you learned from losing that 200? I know
If
it.
at first you don't
I know.
succeed.
I know it's stung.
How do you?
I ain't gonna lie. I went back to the streets after I did that.
Oh, you had to go make that
I had
back.
to go get that back. I went back to the streets, but I jeopardized a lot of things going back to the streets. Though.
Oh,
When I had
shit.
got into a
course.
point where like I ain't even had to.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You had got to a point where you didn't. Oh man.
Yeah. So
I
that
feel you.
was. But then I'm tell you why you lose that type of money. Because when you got that type of money, you take this shit back to the hood.
Yeah.
How them niggas gonna suck on you, and you don't have no friends to tell you do this with that money. You don't got nobody really intelligent enough around you. Do this with that money.
Yeah.
Take that money. Do this, boy. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So I used to just be sitting on the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
That's
so
why a lot of young niggas blow their money. NFL players, basketball
you
players.
don't have no one to teach you and tell you.
No.
And then when you that young, you know what I mean, and then you have that much money going, like, and nobody to tell you what to do, how to direct it. That's a lot of.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
I'm going back to the project. I let a nigga hit me on dice that had $175 for $20,000. I ain't gonna say his name.
Ooh.
He had $175.
He started with 175.
I'm playing with him on the carpet, and he hit me for $20,000.
Wow.
You know, I was just doing childish things.
Oh, you learn from it.
You learn from it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's
That fast money though.
yeah. And so I really ain't just been fooling with the dice as much.
Yeah.
I just, you know, I feel like I should do something more positive with it.
Yeah.
You know, because I saved that money up to get out the streets.
Already.
You know.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I'm like,
Let's talk about the rap game.
Mm-hmm.
When did you decide to pick up that pen? Some said, you know what, man? Because I mean, big time gambler, Your name is ringing bells in the streets. Some niggas would just be satisfied with that. You know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of partners. You know what I'm saying? They was, borderline kingpins, millionaires. They could tell their story on paper, but they're satisfied with that moniker. Some came to you and say, you know what? Maybe I could tell my story. What was that?
Sitting in jail. I was in jail. Like, this true story. I was in jail. And, like, I always say this story because it's true. Trap boy.
Trap.
He told me, I'm about to rap. I said, nigga, you ain't finna rap. I'm sitting in jail about to get 40 euros.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you what else he told me. When I got that 40 euro, Trap told me, nah, don't take that 40 euros. Go to trial. I said, hell nah. They gonna give me life.
Yeah.
He said, nigga, we don't cop out the shit. I said, shit. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
And you sitting here now.
I'm sitting here now. I took that 40. I ain't gonna never forget. He said, bitch, don't take no 40 euros. He said, we ain't taking no 40 euros. I said, yes, we is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody finna tell. I'm taking that 40 before I get life.
So wait a minute. So you had people lined up about to tattletale on you.
Yeah.
Of course.
That come with the game. They labeled me the ringleader.
Yeah, that do come with the game.
You know what I'm saying? And I learned from it.
And these dudes are still walking around.
Yeah. Yeah.
In Dallas.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, can't do nothing but pray for
It's a
them,
whole
bro.
new world, y'all.
It's a whole new world, somebody people there is no old code no more, you know that,
They
right?
don't live by the code no more.
They don't live by the code, so I mean it's almost like hustling is obsolete, man.
Yeah. So
Somebody gonna tell it.
when I was in jail, Freddy told me, he said, I'm about to rap.
Yeah.
And so I used to rap to him over the phone, just freestyling I was doing in jail. But I'm not thinking that he finna just take out with this shit.
Yeah.
So every time I called, he'll tell me like, man, they giving me $1,000 for a show. Man, they giving me $2,000 for a show.
Yeah.
Man, they give me $7,500 for a show. You know what I'm saying? And so every time he got ready to be on the radio, he'd say, go put your headphones on. I'm gonna be on the radio at this time. So I listen to him on the radio, everything he's talking about, him rising and shit. And so he said, you better have a book of raps when you get out of jail. And I said, a book of raps. He was like, yeah. He said, I'm your outlet. All you gotta do is plug it up. This is exact words to me. He said, all you gotta do is plug it up. We here now. You know what I'm saying?
What's up.
And so I said, bro, I can't go back to the streets and just so. And then he said, the rap game, the new dope game. We're gonna whip it up in the studio.
Yes.
And
talk to him, Trap.
I watch him elevate from when I was in jail. So I already knew, like, if Trap played with the rap, I could play with the rap because I was already popping. You know what I'm saying? So when he was going on his rise and getting money, I had already been doing these type of things. So on his end, at his age, he was already holding his weight over there.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? And so he the one really told me to do it.
He motivated you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he showed me a lot of things and took me around certain shit and told me, first he used to tell me though, like, you got to get your liquor stuff done. Go do this and get United Masters and do this. So first I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? So then
telling you the game.
I just started doing it.
Yeah.
And then I just started getting motion from it. I just started getting,
That's what's up.
I've been here, I keep saying I never met him. I'm gonna tell you about a story. It's gonna trip you out, but I haven't actually been introduced to him as me. I met him one time. I used to be in the car business. And he came in my dealership. He came up I used to work at Mack Hike Ford in DeSoto. And he came up there to get a part. And I saw him as he was getting ready to come in. I recognized the shag. You know what I'm saying? Because it's clear glass. I said, you look like Trap Boy. So I get up, and he'll remember this. I walked up to him, and I said, come back to my office. And he came in my office, and I said, say, you ever heard of a dude named, I told him, I appreciate what he's doing for the city, but to make a long story short, I said, you ever heard of a dude named Bobo Luciano? He said, no, never heard. I said, wow. I said, well, man, I support you 100%. Keep doing what you're doing and move, I let him go on about his business. He said, well, thank you, bro. But he didn't know me because I've been off the scene for so long. That whole generation from 2011.
If you would have told him that song, he would say, oh, I know that song.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody know it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. If I start with that, they'll know.
They don't know.
Yeah, so I would just say Bobo. No, niggas, they don't put me in the history. Only thing they put in the history was our radio show, the Dirty South Block Party, because it was a real integral part.
That's not true.
Huh?
It is people that put you in the history.
I don't hear my name
Okay,
in there.
defend your man then.
Shit,
That's what I'm saying.
No,
I'm
hey,
talking about-
Zettie. Zettie say he didn't know till last time. Gunna Meezy, I know he didn't know until recently. I know Gunna Meezy
That's because
pops.
we was new. I bet his daddy knew you
Oh,
know.
I know his pops.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Squeaky.
Like his daddy gonna know though.
Come on now.
Exactly.
Come on,
Yeah, so
Low
you
Deezy.
you in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Exactly.
just,
That's the point I'm
we
making.
grew up, you know,
Hey.
different time frames.
I
you
know
what
it.
I'm
I ain't hating.
saying? A kid.
You don't know all them either.
I'm getting to know him.
Okay, well, there you
I'm
go.
getting to know him.
Touche.
Let's get on this music. Let's get to the business. Gang, gang.
Since Potty Train.
Hey.
Talk to me about Gang, gang. The recording process. I love that song.
I came up with that song cause I told you my history is like not being gang since Potty Train, like when jumped out the porch, like this what I seen, this what I was doing, you know. And I just got to rapping about an incident in gang that occurred with me in the streets.
Already.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what the part I always say, I got $20,000 on an Oak Cliff nigga when they kidnapped nigga dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit like street shit.
Already. And then we talked to I got a song that I like that spent on them. Spent on them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a real sounding song. Whatever you could say about that. You know what I'm saying?
All that type of shit is street.
It's straight street.
It's straight street.
Like, yeah, really.
Like
I love the streetness of it.
Rap about it.
I love the visuals.
Self-explanatory.
You know what I'm saying?
I rap about it. I have certain niggas that know me. They're gonna say, "Bro, why you rap about that?"
Yeah.
Like Trapper heard a song and say, "Bitch, why you rap about that?" I'll be like, "You did it."
Yeah.
You rap whatever you live, you done it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Art imitates life and vice versa.
And it's hard not to rap about it when it's real though.
Yeah, especially when you go to the studio that night or within that week. You know what I'm saying? And you hot. You got damn, let me put it on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's motivation.
Yeah.
A lot of people vent through the music.
Yeah.
I can feel
That's how I get it out of my mind, out of my chest though.
Yeah.
A little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Be careful with that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about? These motherfuckers tripping nowadays.
Yeah, I see they using a lot
we ain't
of
in California.
Shit. I see they using that shit.
Yeah, we ain't in California.
Just end it all with allegedly.
Yeah, just say, you know, this, yeah. You know what Boosie said, right?
Hypothetically speaking.
Yeah.
You know what Boosie said? Yeah, he started putting a disclaimer in this shit.
Go.
All this shit is fake. Yeah.
There you go.
I'm hypothetically speaking.
If it is, if it ain't.
If it happened like this.
Yeah, if it happened like this, like OJ did.
Like OJ Simpson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If I would have killed that broad, this is what I would have done. Already. Now, my favorite song, Prime Time.
Prime Time.
Talk to me about Prime Time. Who did that track?
I came up with Prime Time. This dude named KC. He's a white boy. He used to work with Fat Joe and the Terror Squad.
Okay.
He got some songs with Pimp C too.
What's his name?
His name KC. You gotta look him up.
Okay,
he
I'll
got
check
some
him out.
things he did with Pimp and them and stuff that he showed me and things. He was on the scene back with them. So he got a lot of pictures and stuff with them too.
Okay.
He did that song, but it came about at Lil Deion Sanders them have. He got 21 on the wall. He got pictures of his daddy on the wall.
Yeah.
And so it's just like I just sit on the couch. I'm go prime time like Deion.
Already.
But I just made it like gangster, 21 shots instead of, you know what I'm saying? And
so you can't just come up here and just run over the fact that you be at Deion Sanders' house. Now, I mean, nigga, that ain't no ordinary shit.
Yeah.
How'd you meet Deion Sanders?
It is to him.
It was like
Zettie, I mean, you ain't the ordinary dude. You got to talk to people like they don't live your life.
They kind of already like heard about me in the streets.
Okay.
So once I met them, it's like they already be infatuated. For some reason, people that grew up a different way,
yep,
they be infatuated with the gangster life.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Why you think all them white kids from the suburbs was buying all that rap?
Yeah.
They want to tap in.
So when Deion them met me, and I think another thing be amazing, I mean, when they meet me, then they be like, damn, you know, wheelchair. Bro, you got all this motion like this? So it make you like stick out, like how the fuck you get to, like, how you do this? And so every time he used to see me, I used to pull up at his house, 50 bands on me.
Yeah.
But he'll pull out a card. So I started noticing shit like, you can get me into some shit money can't get me in.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I got 50 bands and can't get in. You just got a name and we can go in.
You met him through his sons.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm talking about the sons.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And what did that do for you? Like,
it started waking me up.
Yeah.
And then he started teaching me stuff like, well, sister got $1 billion, but sister ain't got $1 billion in cash.
right.
And I started being like, hold on.
That's
start
right.
over. So we talking about things like this. And so, and how he came about, remember when I told you I lost 200 something
Yes.
on Dice? When he heard about me losing 200 something on Dice, that's how he started like, man, you need to start going to the hood. Come over here.
Yeah, for real.
You ain't gotta have your gun over here. You ain't gotta watch your back over here. Like they became like my
Mentors.
partners. And Shador met me, his brother and them. They play for Jackson State.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jackson State. You know what I'm saying? Undefeated right now. You know what I'm saying? And they met me, and then we got to talk about things, and they clutched on to me, cause I'm from the streets, but I'm like when they talk to me, they see like this nigga really intelligent too.
Oh yeah.
So it's like I can get on any level, and so Deion, he started showing me that. He started telling me like, your clothing brand, this who can stitch it. This is where you can go get the wholesales from.
Yes.
This who can do this. This who can do. I didn't know none of these things.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he started showing me all his people, but it's like I say for me to do it because I already got the money.
Yes.
So since I got the money, it's like you just show me. Everything else is on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he started showing me like teaching me stuff like, oh yeah, they might say
apparel
so
game.
got $100 million, but it's in liquidly.
Yes.
Like it ain't in cash.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying? So he'd be like, damn, for real, I didn't know these things.
Yeah.
Like you could see some shit, they could say,
Yeah, a lot of people thought Kanye had billions just
nah,
in
that's because they lost.
Yeah.
But when you get around motherfuckers that,
Oh, that
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or they got that money.
yeah, or
Yes.
I'd be around, I'd be like, but why y'all ain't never got no money on y'all? Why I'm the only one with bands on me?
Yeah.
I didn't
They like,
understand
yeah,
that.
why are you?
Yeah, but they don't even.
A lot of that shit is
Yeah.
projected money, and some of it is what you call it, assets. You know what I'm saying? You got $1 million house. We gonna count that.
Yeah.
Plus the appreciation.
Assets, yeah.
Yeah. So
So Deion was telling me about all that. So I'm like, shh, damn. You know what I'm saying? So for a minute, it took me a while to start riding around with $50,000, $60,000. I used to leave the house literally with $50,000, $60,000 on me.
Yeah.
In my hood and just.
Well, we hood niggas.
It took me a while to understand and start saying like,
It don't make no sense.
what I'm doing this shit for?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
It don't make no
It's like
sense.
it's just like I got to the point where I felt uncomfortable if I ain't had racks on me.
Yeah.
But I had to, I started like, and so
That boy
Why
showed-
you think that is?
I don't know. It just came with me. It just made me feel just part of my flyness or my cockiness. I don't know what it is. It's just when I get up in the morning, I get dressed and I put racks in my pocket and I put on my clothes and my face look at myself. I might not finna do nothing with that money.
Yeah.
I just had that shit on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
But do you not feel the same knowing you have it without it being on your
nah,
person?
it just make you feel like I'm just not growing out of that.
Good.
Yeah.
It took me a while. Like
Yeah.
I had to have people keep fussing.
Okay,
Yeah.
extreme poverty. I ain't got it.
Like keep fussing
Yeah.
at me, and I finally just started like,
Yeah.
you know
Exactly.
what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then like my lawyer called and say this and say that. I said, well, I'm put my money up. You know what I'm saying? And so I just went through the incident where my lawyer called and telling me this, telling this, and I said, well, okay, I'm just gonna start riding around with $2,000 on me.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna put this up. This case the law wanna come mess with me because
Yeah.
he be telling me things that the laws will say,
Mm-hmm.
and it just like you be like, fuck they fucking with me for. But I think it's more about, like he told me the other day, I think they just more about you so flashy, you so loud.
Sometimes,
so I really cut that shit down.
Sometimes
for
you
sure.
can give them a reason to mess with
Yeah, I
you.
cut it
That's
down.
Oh, yeah, that's
But
what
I'm
that
thinking
shit
they
was doing.
trailing me behind something else and
Oh,
messing with
nigga,
me.
you got more.
It wasn't
You
even
riding
that.
in a fly car than what they got.
Yeah, it wasn't even that.
And then another thing, we was talking about money, and you said something to me earlier about getting rid of a bunch of cars. That's smart because that's a depreciating asset. You putting money in them in all these cars, and you losing money at the same. Soon as you drive it off the lot, 20% gone
I'm gonna lose.
automatically. Especially if you buy them new. You know what I'm saying? So that's a smart move.
yeah.
Put your money somewhere else. You know what I'm talking about?
So that's how I started learning them things. Deion, all my homies that's around, like whatever jewels Deion them give me,
Yes,
I take them back to my partners.
that's real.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Or
real.
I sit down and tell him this and tell him this, and they be like, "Why you?" Because I got this game from somebody that's already in
For
a different
real.
position.
Yes.
So we're gonna bring it back to.
Bring back to
So
the
when
hood,
I tell
man.
you something,
Yeah.
listen, because I ain't gonna tell you nothing that ain't right or wasn't taught to me.
And that's what's up, because not enough of us do that.
No, a lot of people like to hold on to information.
Yeah, I'm gonna light another nigga torch though.
That's
There you go.
that's,
You know
what I'm
that's
saying?
beautiful.
Like
That's
I'm gonna
beautiful.
touch your mic.
Yeah,
we're gonna light everybody a torch.
That's what Dallas need, man.
And that's what niggas don't like to do though.
It's,
You know what I'm saying?
you damn right.
I'm gonna light niggas torch.
But
Niggas-
why? I don't understand.
They
They
don't
think
like to
they
lose.
think they're in the Olympics.
They don't like to lose their position. See me, it don't matter who torch I light. I don't feel like nobody can fuck with me.
I think you just have to have an understanding that what's for you is for you. I mean, when you understand that, it's
I'm
like you
confident
don't
about
have no
myself.
problem helping somebody else.
I'm confident about myself.
Yeah.
Whatever my homeboys got going on,
Exactly.
pop your shit.
Yeah.
I still feel so confident about myself to
Yeah.
where I would light your torch and your torch and
I
your
want
torch
my
too.
homeboys to have some
Me
money.
too.
Cause I don't want them to be want my money.
Me too.
I want you to have you need to
Don't
be a
bring your broke
millionaire.
ass over
You
here.
need to be a millionaire. I'm gonna help you become a millionaire.
Me and Meezy talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
We just talking on. They say, "Man, we finna get this paper and just move out without."
That's what I'm talking about.
See, you don't have no conversation with niggas.
No, man.
So that made me like you become my brother.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
it's different than you my brother, nigga.
That's that motivational
You know
talk.
Yeah.
That
And
dream.
that's why surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals is important.
And I tell people all the time, you gotta surround yourself. Like I'm from Bunton, right?
Yes.
But someone just told me today, like, man, you ain't putting nobody on a label from Bunton, so.
Life ain't over.
It's like I had to get around niggas with the same desires as me.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Same goals, same dreams.
Yeah. If I don't, and then you know what I'm saying? If you like to party and kick it and chill and smoke and get high, and then that's not my style.
Yeah.
I'm over trying to chase a legacy and leave some shit behind and this and this.
Yes.
So when you catch on to where my head is, then you come hang with me.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? So all the niggas that I run with is because they have the same desires as
That's
me.
real.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
real.
We got the same point of view about life right now.
Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah. So it ain't that, I'm from her, but I don't really just, I went through that phrase.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I can easily buy a brick and put it on the table and break it down with everybody.
Come on now.
But I'm past that right now.
You still love the hood.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
But I could just buy some peas and some more shit and just
Yeah.
her.
The best thing you can do for the hood, Zettie, is stay alive and be successful. You know what I mean? Stay alive, stay free, be successful.
And keep lighting torches.
Yeah, keep
There
lighting
you
to
go.
it because you can't do nothing for the hood. The opposite, the flip of that coin. You know, being passed away, in jail. You can't do nothing. Then them niggas be like, well, you know, that nigga was on his way. You know,
Them stories. See, I always tell myself,
that nigga was on his way.
I don't want them stories. Oh,
Man,
he could have,
woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Nah, I want the story at the end of the thing.
Yes.
Man, that nigga little Zettie, them niggas you was running with.
Yeah.
Man, them boys and took that shit to her. Yeah.
Whole nother level.
Yeah, we trying to go that route with it.
That boy Gunna Meezy, I said, say 2023 gonna be something serious. He said it's gonna be a problem.
Nah, for real.
It's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm talking about?
Trouble.
It is because we got a lot of talent. It's more spitters in the city now. You a spitter, Gunna Meezy. I got my nigga Levi Cartier with the singing and the spitting. I mean, it's so much talent in the city now that all we gotta do is just keep putting out good music, man.
Yeah.
On that note about talent, were you done? I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead, baby.
Okay. Of your music, I gotta ask my question.
Wait a minute, I got another song I gotta talk about.
Come on.
I want to talk about the butterfly. No butterfly.
No butterfly.
Yes.
Meezy put that together. We was in there just finna rap. Then he got to come with his.
You got a couple with me.
With his harmonizing and just boost it up. And so my partner John Doe, he was so excited to meet Meezy. Meezy don't even know this though.
Yeah.
He had been just talking about Meezy every day I go over there.
Yeah.
So Meezy like I told he more like I'm gonna help too. So when I told John Doe to get on the song, Meezy ain't like, nah, you know what I'm saying? But he really like I already was like a fan of Meezy. So when I bring Meezy to your house, it's like, you know how you sit at your table, you tell your wife, babe, I just had Meezy in the house.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I've been talking about this nigga.
Yeah.
But he don't tell him that, but I see it.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
So he was like happy about it because he just be engineering and making music and he ain't just linked up with nobody. So when I told him, hey, get on the hook, because I already know Meezy talent.
Yeah.
And I know like what he can do because I be hearing him hit certain shit. And I was like, bro, just do the hook. And then Meezy went on and said, we're going to go back and forth. We're going to talk about this and this and this.
Yeah.
And then boom, there we come, no butterflies.
No butterflies.
Yeah.
Demon Flow.
Demon Flow.
Tell me about the Demon Flow.
I was just rapping. I came up with it. And then I know how Meezy rap. Everybody was doing a remix to it. And so I called Meezy. And I said, man, I got this song. He was like, let's run it, brother. And so first I was on 2 verses. But Meezy goes so goddamn hard. I said, nah, you know what? You got the first, I got the second, you got the last. Because I know he going to finish that shit out. You know what I'm saying? That was just to put us something out there, though. Just make them talk, let them see what's up with us. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's all it was.
That's all it was.
Okay.
We weren't even
flexing.
We were just playing on the cool. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, y'all just
Sometimes that be the
flexing.
ones.
We were just playing just to put something, have something together.
Already. So speaking of flexing, talk about still flexing.
Still feeling, oh, that's when I be in my stun mode.
Stun on
Yeah,
them.
when I be stunning on them. You know what I'm saying?
How old is that song?
About 7 months or something.
7 months? Hey.
But that's like when I'm talking like that, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of slowed down on that type of. But that's really like what I was on like all the time, just fly, stun, money, jizzy.
Yeah.
And I kind
people like that. That's
I know, but
motivation.
then it's like sometimes you gotta just be humble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you don't want to put yourself in a box.
Yeah, so I stopped like the video with just money and stuff like that. I kind of now I kind of talk about my struggle to getting there.
Oh yeah.
In most songs, like
Come on now.
I was sleeping on the floor too. You know what I'm saying? I was in the project eating free lunch too. But now I didn't So
yes.
now I kind of like
you got a
rap
story
about
to
it,
tell.
going up to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Instead of just straight, just I'm finna just.
Shit
But
on
if somebody
niggas.
made me mad or something, I get on some flex and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I pull that shit back out. But now it's like to the point where like I ain't gotta do that shit.
You ain't got nothing to prove.
You know, I gotta do that shit.
So what's the next project you got jumping?
Got a mixtape called Elephant Mode.
Elephant Mode finna drop?
Yeah, it's finna come out. It's really done, really. I just keep changing the songs on it.
Really?
Every time I make new song, I be like, I'm gonna take this one out, put this one out. Or I resend it to Trap, and he's like, let me see what songs to put on it. So he'll line the songs up, and then 2 months have passed by. I've been and done 4 more songs. I send him those 4 months. He'll rechange it again, or
So
I'll rechange it.
Is it a joint venture between you and Trap?
Nah, it's just me. But he the one like he be choosing my songs.
Oh, he's executive producer.
That he thinks should go in there. That's the one that's going hard.
Yes.
And I keep sending it to him. He be like, bro, why you ain't drop the tape? I said, well, I'm finna see the other folk. Man, we just keep changing it up.
No,
Now,
man.
tell us about this project that you got coming up with Sauce Walka.
I got this song me and Sauce Walka did. Talk That Talk. I shot the video to it already.
Okay.
TSL. Shout out to Sauce. Shout out to whole TSL.
Shout out to Sauce Walka.
For Mike Deezy. Same thing with Sauce. He kind of like for some reason they just have my best interest. You know, you can tell people have your best interest. You know, Sauce tell me the same things, kind of like Trap. Like wherever you want to take this, I'm gonna go there for with you.
That's real.
Like he told me this like one-on-one conversations. Like.
You know why people talk to you like that? Because especially people on that level, you gotta want it as much as they do.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many niggas that say they want this life, but once they get out in there and they see it's all these interviews going through the airports, I gotta go talk to these niggas, I gotta go to radio stations. It's a lot of work. It's more than just rapping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to want it. Want it.
Yeah.
And they just be checking your temperature.
Yeah.
You know, if you want it as much as we want it for you, then we'll rock with you.
Yeah, he told me that. And that was like, he told me that, and then maybe like, I don't know, 6-7 months ago, he kept telling me like, I'm going to sign you. Like, I'm going to sign you. But then I was kind of like on my own little, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then he turned around again with like, I got to get this contract ready for you. Like, I'm ready right now. I got it in the car. You ready to go? So he already just be telling me like, you Sauce, you dripping already. You already part of it, even if you don't sign. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, I shot that to him because when I first started doing it, I wasn't doing it even for nobody to offer me a deal. And then all of a sudden, you know,
you got deals on the table.
People come asking me these things, or people paying me for a feature, or people asking me how much for a feature, or you know, they go to something else. You know
obviously it's meant for you. Everybody don't have the talent. There's a lot of rappers out there right now, but everybody ain't got that motion. Mm-hmm. And if you got traction and you got motion, and you got talent, man, you better strike.
I even told him about my label. Like I let him know. He said, I'm gonna be able to open up more for your label.
Come on, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like my platform big. So for a nigga to tell you, see a lot of niggas I know, them niggas don't want to see you come up.
Let me tell you something about that Sauce Walka, and I'm gonna kick it to my wife. I respect him 1,000,000%. I watched the interview with him on I guess that was not $1 million with the Game, Gilly the Kid, and he was showing them on his phone. Did you see that interview? Where he was showing them on the phone all his artists and how he get them paid, and how the contract is more beneficial for the artist than it is than any other contract that's out there in the game. It's not a standard 360 deal. It's not no standard fuck shit. It's real, and I think I'm encouraging you to go that route, you know, because I'm big on black-owned businesses, and I hadn't heard any negativity about Sauce Walka. And it tends to seem like he's a intelligent brother, and always has.
Oh, he's smart for sure.
For sure, all the
smart.
shit he's done.
He's smart.
I mean, come on, man, super smart.
He's smart.
He like the soldier boy of this era, as far as coming up with a lot of stuff. You know
Two
what I mean?
niggas I know they're smart.
Yes.
Him, and that nigga Trap.
Yes.
The way it is, like you gotta like man, that nigga.
Yeah, I gotta talk to him.
He like a fucking little genius.
I never had a conversation
Like, he
with
really is.
But everybody I know that know Trap, solid, super intelligent. That's all I hear.
But you gotta get around
I
him.
never heard nothing negative about
He
it.
gonna show you how to make the money, and he gonna show you what to do.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't got to give you no money. He gonna show you how to fish.
Already.
You feel what I'm saying?
Already.
So that nigga gonna show you how to fish. I ain't gonna. Some niggas, like I'm telling you, that's what I could tell the difference. You can tell a nigga that wanna help you
Already.
and a nigga that don't. Like a nigga that'll teach you how to fish.
I say that all.
His mama from my. That's right.
You know,
That's
like,
right.
It's a difference. He gonna teach you how to fish. And same way with him. Hey,
That's a real. That's a real statement.
nigga, I'm behind you. Whatever you want to do with your artists, like he tell
I'm
me.
gonna show you, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. It's up to you to go do it.
Both of them told me the same thing.
That's real.
That's what's up.
That's
They
a real
both tell me
brother.
the same thing. Like it's like.
Well, you know how many niggas that just want to keep that information in for themselves, right?
That's what I'm saying. I know
So-
a lot of people like that.
For sure.
So when I have someone open up, and
Especially
try
in
to-
Dallas.
like my torch.
Yes.
When they know, like I'm already like established in the streets and niggas say, nah, bitch, you can do this. You can
Already.
do that. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
I
That's
respect them for that. You know
Trivia time.
My wife finna hit you with them
Trivia
questions.
time.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm on go.
Are you studied for this test?
ready.
Okay.
All right.
Your top 3 songs. Your songs. What are your top 3 favorites?
Gang gang.
Gang gang. I gotta go check that gang gang out.
Probably some of them ain't out that I really like. Do it gotta be something that's already out?
Tell
No.
me. No.
All right, I got a song that I got this song called Mama House.
Okay.
Me and Trap, and I got this other song you know, that talk their talk.
Yep.
And it's this song that Meezy got called I did my verse on it, but he ain't put it out yet. I like that song. Bro, what's the name of that song, bro? What is it called? Jacuzzi. He rapping.
Ooh.
Like
Okay.
like he named almost every motor comeback player in this song.
Oh, really?
Oh,
You know what I'm
wow.
saying? And it's just
Yo.
something different.
Yeah.
But I like that song. So that's really like I listen to that song a lot.
That's what
But
rap
just
is
my
missing.
verse on it. I'm waiting on him to put his verse on it. But it's his song.
Yeah.
And
Who did that beat?
I don't know.
Who did that beat?
Shout out to
made
Ziggy.
it.
He out.
Shout out to Ziggy.
He out. Shador on her right now. Look, Shador. I just talking about y'all.
Huh.
Jackson State.
Hey.
Shout out Jackson State.
Jackson State. He played right. I saw him.
He the quarterback.
That's
Oh
what's
yeah.
up.
Yeah. I saw his dad. I follow his dad on
What's
Instagram
up, Shador? I just got to talking about you and Deion on her.
already.
I still remember what I told you. If you can get them 50 touchdowns, you want to beat her next year.
Hey, he gonna throw for 50?
Yeah, I need 50 touchdowns or next year. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
We scouting right now.
That's real. Like I say, undefeated.
Like
That's a
Zettie
beautiful
was
son.
ready. He gave us more than 3.
You gave
I'll
us
take
yeah
it.
already. So you got your shout outs? We got some people we're gonna talk to when we get out there with you, right?
Okay, yeah.
We got my man a Munch in the house.
Munch to the goat.
And we got my man Quay,
Maserati Quay.
Maserati Quay.
You know what I'm saying?
Got my man,
we got
we got Gunna Meezy in the house. Ooh, yeah. So we're gonna shut this one down, and I appreciate you coming through, bro.
100.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, you always give a solid interview. You part of the family, bro.
Appreciate that.
You know what I'm talking about? I want to see you shine. I want to see you win. I'm not gonna put you in no bad situations. Anything I can do or my wife can do to help you out, or any of your people, you come on back, bro. At any time, bro.
Thank you.
And like I said, thank you again. You are a super tight guest,
We're
bro.
going to make the
Absolutely.
platform amazing.
Let's go, baby.
Know I'ma get some game tuned in with super tight, yeah. I get the low love from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.